Good morning, gang. Good morning. As always, it is well into the afternoon. It's like 12:30. Today, I am going to clean as usual. I also was looking up a chili recipe last night, so I'm gonna go grocery shopping first, and I'm gonna get everything I need to make this chili so that I have time to leave the meat out to thaw. I'm as you can probably tell by my forehead right now, I am having a little bit of a breakout. I think it's tied to my eczema, which I was doing a lot of research on, and like things are just making sense. Like it makes sense that I'm having an eczema flare up. I have a vitamin D deficiency that just came out recently with blood work that I got done. So things are starting to make sense. Gloria scared the shit out of me. I felt her fur on my toe and I like I literally thought I was gonna shit myself. Anyways, my belly is a lot more sensitive than I thought before. So I'm trying to like switch up what I'm eating. I think red meat, eating as much of it as I do right now isn't the best for me. It's kind of the only protein that I get outside of the odd time that I eat chicken. So I'm trying to switch up some things a little bit. I've had ground turkey in the past and I like it enough. So I'm gonna try and use that and just see if the ground turkey helps, if like cutting out, I try to cut out dairy regularly just because that really does upset my tummy. But the last little while, I've been eating like more cheese, drinking more dairy just because of a little bit of laziness, to be honest. So I'm just trying to like take it a bit more seriously, take my diet a bit more seriously. I don't want to just like try all these different topical solutions that are going to work for a little bit but not forever because the root of the problem isn't getting solved. I am a big firm believer that a lot of our issues, whether skin, whether mental, like health-wise, physical fatigue, stuff like that, like our quality of life has a lot to do with our gut health. And you know, what we're putting into our body as well as on our body, and you know, also the thoughts that we're feeding ourselves as well. I think that there's a lot more to play into it than just like my skin is angry, you know. I think that there's a reason why my skin is angry and I'm trying to figure out that reason because I don't want to go from steroid cream to whatever. Anywho, I'm gonna make a chili today. I think I'm gonna switch up my order today. Oh my god. And I'm gonna go get my groceries first. I think I already mentioned that, but I want to go get my groceries first, have all my ingredients here, let the meat thaw, because the meat that I will be buying will be frozen because it's coming in like a pack. Let the meat thaw while I clean the apartment. By the time the apartment is clean, I can start cooking, or I may even wait even a bit later and cook like in the evening, nighttime, after my roommate has gone off from work and cooked her dinner, because I don't know how long this is gonna take me and I don't want to like prevent her from being able to feed herself or whatever. I need to get things on hand that I can eat in the mornings quickly. I need something that's savory and I need something that's kind of sweet, not too sweet, because I have a major sweet tooth, so I always want something sweet, but in the mornings I'm really nauseous. So in order to initially eat something, it needs to either have like no taste or it needs to be a little bit savory. So hash brown, like the little the little tater tots I want to get, so that something savory. Although potatoes are on a list of food to avoid if you have eczema. How am I supposed to live a good, happy life if I can't eat fucking potatoes? Like, I'm not crying about this right now. I'll have an exception. I will eat potatoes. Also weird, but yesterday I got followed by a crow. I was wearing a bunch of jewelry, but this bracelet is quite shiny. It shines really shiny. It shines really nicely in the sun. And I was walking up a street down my street. And there was like a bunch of trees, right, as I'm walking, and this crow is like going from tree to tree, like cawing at me, and I'm like, I feel like I'm fucking crazy. Like, is this what psychosis feels like? Because oh my god, it institutionalized me. This feels batshit. And I literally stopped for a second and I look at it and it stops in the tree and I'm like, are you talking to me? Like, are you following me and talking to me? Like, I'm so confused. And then this lady pulls over and she's like, I don't know if you can tell, but I think that crow is following you. Like, it's going from tree to tree, stops when you stop, only moves when you move, and it like it looks like it's talking to you. And I was like, okay, well, at least I'm not the only one. Thank you for validating my experience, random lady. I literally was like, do I go to work or do I go right to the hospital? Like, I don't know. Anyways, so then I was talking to her, I was like, okay, well, my bracelet's really shiny. They like shiny things. Probably wants my bracelet. This bracelet was like one of my grandparents, my great grandparents. Sorry, I'm not giving this to the crow. And I was on my way to work, so I couldn't really stop for too long. So I go to work and I made sure to walk back the same way so I could leave some dried cat food. I googled it. They like those, cashews and peanuts, things like that. And then I left a safety pin because I thought it would be easy for it to grab, and it is shiny. And then I left a couple of dimes as well because I know that they like money. They like finding shiny money. So I'll keep you guys posted, but I may be befriending a crow, and I could scream because I've seen videos of people where like crows come up to their windows and like bring them things and whatever, and I'm like, I want a crow that is a friend. And because call me crazy, but I love the birds, and I've always felt like, especially since my mom passed, my grandma passed, that I feel a bit like protected by the birds. I always feel a little bit safer when I look around and I'm surrounded by the birds, you know? This was just like next level weird. I've never had a bird acknowledge me like that, like actually, like, because I know crows remember faces and they are very, very intelligent, but I've just never had like a crow like call out to me like that or like acknowledge me. Like, I've had a couple of hawks circle me before, but that freaked me out because I was worried that they were gonna like dive at me. The crow, I was just like, what do you want from me? Like, what can I do? You know? But yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna go back today and go to the same spot and leave a little bit more. First, I want to see if it's still there. If it isn't, then I want to leave a little bit more and leave maybe another safety pin, or I want to see if I can find a piece of jewelry, like a ring or something that has like a gold shine to it, because my bracelet was gold and I was also wearing like silver jewelry, but I think it was the gold bracelet that it really liked. So I want to try and find something that has that same kind of goldy shine and leave it for it. But I'm like super freaking excited. I don't know if anybody else would be by this, but like I was talking to one of my like regular customers at one of the locations that I work at, like one of the stores that I work at, and they also like are super excited for me because they've always wanted to like befriend a crow. So I'm really excited. I have some people to keep posted on it and like keep updated. But anyways, I love the birds and the birds love me, so I'm a happy girl. I'm so happy. Anyways, I gotta pick an outfit. It's a beautiful day outside and I'm gonna be walking, so I want something comfy. I'm thinking shorts, t-shirt. I don't want too much skin exposed because I don't want to get a sunburn, and I want my shoulders covered because I'll be carrying bags, so I don't want it like rubbing right on my skin. So yeah, I will come back when I picked out an outfit. I feel like a dad on vacation. Shirt I thrifted a really long time ago. It's one of my favorite shirts. I will hold on to this thing until the day that I die. You'll have to rip it from my cool dead hands, okay? It has the Looney Tunes gang in the cars, Bugs. See? I'm having a really hard time showing it off for some reason. There we go, that's a good one. I actually would love to have a car like this. I think we had one when I was really little. We called it our Woody Wagon, I think. I've worn this fit styled slightly differently before, but these are my cargo pants. Pocket, booty, other pocket. I love these pants. I'm also wearing navy socks because I love to sandwich things. I wish I had shoes that match this color, but I don't. So I'm gonna be wearing brown and cream Pumas. And then my sunglasses. These are actually my sister's sunglasses. We accidentally like swap them a lot because we'll leave them at each other's places. So everything is just ours still, even though we don't live together, which I love. She's truly my best friend. Anyways, she just had her birthday on Friday, and I've been like emotional since because she turned 20, and I just like can't even fathom that like my baby sisters, we're not talking about it right now because I'm already emotional. My grandma called me while I was getting ready. I'm about to head out, so this is the fit. Anywho, I didn't really show it, but this is the stack that I'm going with today. I have this new necklace I just got. It's super cute. I love it. Ignore my shaky ass hand. I like need to eat something, but I didn't show it, so I'll show it now. This is the locket. That was my great grandmother's. Her initials are on the back, RS. Ruth, my mom actually named the tooth fairy after her, which was, looking back, my mom was like, I don't know, something else. Anyways, I just like, she's like an enigma to me. I like still have not figured her out completely, you know? I don't feel like we're meant to fully figure people out anyways. These bracelets that I'm wearing today, the gold one, so that if the crow is around, it might recognize me better. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I don't know. I just like, I love bonding with, people, but especially animals, because I feel like they're a bit more like choosy. I don't know. It makes you feel more special because you're like, oh my god, you're not threatened by me. You're not scared of me. I love that. Anywho, I'm gonna go. Groceries have been acquired, which means now that I'm home, I gotta get back into my comfy clothes. So I'm gonna snap and then I'll be in a comfy outfit. I'ma kick back. I'ma kick back. I'ma be the best that you never had. I'ma kick back. Comfy, cozy, ready to clean. I was going to wear something else, but then I decided that I really did not want to wear a bra, so it's so beautiful outside. I'm so excited to go for a walk again later to go see if I can leave some more stuff for my crow that I'm trying to friend. Anyways, something about a baggy t-shirt and baggy track pants makes me feel so sexy. I don't understand. I'm not gonna show the whole cleaning process because I don't feel like it, and I don't want to waste my phone storage at the moment or my battery life, especially when it's like the same old mess that I always have. Not to like fully expose myself here, but no shame. I've been busy and exhausted, so this is what the side of my room looks like, and I need to deal with it. I believe I showed these shorts in another vlog. They're the Levi ones. I cut them like a lot shorter and I like them a lot more now. It's just little slits on the side now. They used to, I think I cut off about like that much, I think. So they used to be quite a bit longer. She's in play mode and I'm in clean mode, so it's a fight might break out. Pray for me. Alrighty, good morning gang, good morning. As always, it's not really the morning, but whatever. It is to me because I just woke up. But my skin is really angry today. Angrier than yesterday, I think. Look at like in between my eyes. My forehead hurts. Like it hurts from all the pressure. At least I feel like my skin's purging. Cause this was my chin like a week ago or like a few days ago, and now my chin is clearing completely up and my forehead is doing the same. Bing. Made my chili last night. It actually tastes like chili, so I'm very excited, but it took quite a while. I knew that it would, and I didn't end up making it until probably 9 or just after 9 because I had to go back to my dad's place because I left my perfume and my deodorant there, which the deodorant didn't matter too much because I was almost out, so I had a new one at my apartment anyways, like in my bathroom drawer. So but I went back for my perfume because I feel naked if I don't wear my perfume. So I got that. Saw my sister. She gave me a little bit of a haul because she went to the mall with her friend that day. And then I came home, made my chili, ate my chili. I got a bag of little like dinner rolls and I cut 2 of them in half, put margarine and cheese on it, and then I put it in my air fryer for like 5 minutes. So good. But it could also be why my skin's like this because I did eat cheese last night. I'm not supposed to. Don't tell anybody. My sisters kind of always had eczema. My mom had psoriasis. My oldest brother has psoriasis. I just thought I was gonna get away with not having a skin issue, but apparently not. That's okay. At least I'm trying to handle it and not ignoring it. Like when it first broke out on my hand, I didn't know what the heck it was, so I was putting random creams on it and covering it when I wasn't supposed to, and I made it so much worse because I just refused to take it seriously. Now I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna take it seriously because I don't want to be dealing with this when it gets even worse if I continue not to take care of it. So they're beautiful days, so I'm excited to walk to work. I just don't want to go to work. I would love to go for a walk, just not to work, you know? But I'm hoping that maybe I'll see my crow. Or I went last night when I walked to the bus stop to go to my dad's. I went down the same street and all the stuff that I left is gone, which could have been like any animal, to be honest. But I like to think in my brain that it was the crow. So I'm gonna leave more today on my way. I'm gonna leave another, it seemed to like the safety pin. I thought so because I felt like it would be easier for it to grab than like a coin. So I'll take another safety pin. I found these little gold plated clip-on earrings that I never wear, so I'm gonna bring those because it seemed to like the gold bracelet that I was wearing. So maybe something shiny that's gold would be nice. And I have more cat food to give it, so I'm gonna do that. Look at Beanie all cuddled up watching her cat TV. It's literally the cutest thing ever. I've never felt so maternal in my life. Today is a not great eating day, I'm not gonna lie. Sundays, the idea of eating makes me like sick to my stomach, and that is one of those days, which is so odd because yesterday was such a good eating day. I was like, my appetite was great, everything, like I ate at the right time, stuff like that, you know? Like I just found I wasn't as nauseous yesterday. Today, I don't know, it just feels like a real challenge. I've got tater tots, which reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite every time I eat them. Potatoes are sadly on the list of things that if you struggle with eczema, you probably shouldn't eat, but you know what? It's either tater tots or nothing, so we're gonna eat tater tots today. I feel like kind of embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. There's some days like today where something as simple as eating feels like such a big challenge. It feels very challenging. I don't understand. I don't understand, but I don't understand.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improve.
Just know if you struggle like I do, like kind of like counting down the bites, having to motivate yourself to eat, things like that. Eating can be very anxiety inducing, so if you feel a similar way, just know that you're not alone. I hope that you feel seen a little bit by my current struggle with just tater tots. I feel very exposed. I feel my anxiety is just very high today. I have a feeling that I have OCD. It's another thing that I want to get diagnosed for. I think I've had it since I was a kid, but it really like spiked and got worse when I was like 14, 15. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to eat. I don't want to. Everything feels really big and heavy today. So I apologize for not being the most expressive right now. I just feel a little overwhelmed, which is where, weirdly enough, recording kind of helps because I feel overwhelmed, and then I look at the camera and it kind of like grounds me. It gives me something to kind of like talk to, project to, you know, that sort of thing. So it does help calm me and ground me in the moments where I'm like, because right now I'd say my anxiety is probably at like almost a 10. It's quite high right now. So I'm just gonna sit and we're gonna take it bite by bite, and then I'm gonna start getting ready for the day. I've already done my skincare. My forehead's calmed down a little bit, it looks like, so that's good. Let's just sit together and I'll eat these tater tots. If you feel called, get yourself some food. Take this time to sit and eat with me, I guess, but let's eat these tater tots.
Moving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper you. Dream a little dream. Not darling, but I love you. Still crave your kiss. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper you.
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at Norwood.
Dream a little dream.
Okay, now that I have something in my belly, I'm gonna take my multivitamin and my vitamin D. So I'm gonna go do that. I have something in my eye. I'm not here to constantly be happy and put up a fake front. I'm here to be authentic and real and create comfort and normalcy, is that the word, in authenticity, because it's not always pretty or perfect or easy to digest. Everybody has their struggles, and even those who seem like they have everything under control and are happy all the time even have their own struggles. So it's just one of those days. But anyway, I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to wear to walk to work. But first, vitamins. I just keep trying to remind myself, because I'm literally on the verge of tears right now. I don't know why. I just feel so like capable and independent in other areas of my life, and then there's some days where I'm like, I can't even feed myself. Like, come on, girl. I'm just trying to remind myself, like, if I don't judge others for having EDs or struggling with similar things that I struggle with, I need to stop shaming myself and judging myself for things like that. I'm allowed to struggle. It just comes with life sometimes. It's how we handle that struggle and the challenge that matters the most. Sometimes it just feels like so silly that I'm like almost 25 and I have to like gas myself up to eat all my food. Just feels silly sometimes. But what can I say? I'm just a silly goose, so I'm gonna do silly things. I'm just feeling really awkward, overwhelmed by just existing. Existing feels like a lot. I don't want to be looked at today, but I'm gonna have to be looked at and talked to. I don't wear it super often, but it's a Harley Davidson biker shirt. So I think I'll wear this today with these black shorts. Because I don't want something tight, because it is quite hot out today. So I want something loose and like flowy so that the breeze can get through. And I don't feel so like confined and smelly. But yeah, I'm like really hoping that today is gonna be like a really good day. I really hope I see my crow today, my crow friend. I want to leave more goodies for it. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, to be honest. I don't care. I don't think it cares either, so. But I'm excited to go out in the sun. This stack usual kind of rotation of my necklaces. Butterfly, dragonfly, redstone, old locket. I want blue and red incorporated. My usual rings. Oh, I need one more bracelet. I'll do my rose as well. But I did do a little bit of makeup as well just because of how inflamed I felt. I feel brighter. I feel like I look more alive. She's cute. I love how flowy it is. I just pinned it. I don't know if you can kind of like see. I just pinned it on both sides just to give it that flow. Good morning and good morning. It is very actually seriously the morning time this time. It is like, I think just shy of 7 a.m. I woke up at like 6:36, just after 6 to be honest. I was gonna say 6:30, but I remember looking at my clock and it being like 6:21, 6:22 or something like that, so it's early. I'm not that tired, surprisingly. I'm like, I think an appropriate amount of tired, considering how much walking I did yesterday, but I slept like a rock last night, kind of. I mean, I would sleep for a rock for about 3 hours, and I would get up to pee because I chugged water, and then I'll get back in bed, chug more water, clock out for 3 hours, and then wake up and pee again. But I feel pretty good. I got my coffee, I took my vitamins. Just feeling quiet. It's kind of a non-verbal morning, I think. I do gotta pick an outfit and stuff for today though, because I am walking to work. Well, not walking to work, but taking the bus to work and then probably walking home. Because it's all downhill going home, but that means that it's all uphill going there. So I like to take the bus or like order an Uber or something in the mornings, but today I'm feeling lively enough that I think I'm just gonna take the bus and do the little walk or whatever. But yeah, I'll come back when I have like an outfit to show you. My skin looks so angry, but day by day it looks a little bit better. I think it's just getting to its worst because it's like at its final stages for these pimples. But oh my god, I need to get pimple patches so bad. It also kind of hurts, but that's more my fault because I picked at it last night, so that's my bad. I just want to show how much the redness has gone down on my forehead. I use, it sounds kind of gross, but I use a ringworm cream on it when it gets really bad like this, and it helps take away the inflammation, the irritation, and because I believe some of it is fungal acne, some of it is eczema, it helps with the irritation, but then it also helps take away the under the skin bumps that was caused by the fungal acne. So, little tip. I have read though that you're not supposed to use it consistently all the time, but it's a good thing to use while you're trying to find a product that really works for you or when you're going through a really bad flare-up. I've also heard that Head and Shoulders, like anti-dandruff shampoo, anything that has like an antibacterial, antifungal property to it is really good for fungal acne and also pretty good for eczema as well. No shame, no judgment here, just sharing what I've learned, so that anybody who is struggling with similar things as me doesn't have to panic or feel alone in it or feel gross, because it's not gross. And a lot of it is tied to diet. Like fungal acne is typically caused by like an over too much yeast in your body, in your skin. And a lot of things, even our mental health, is tied to our gut health. So I'm just trying to focus on my gut health right now, because I've tried so many different topical things, and I'm done putting things on my skin just to find that it works for a little bit but not forever, you know. So I'll let you know how it goes. Come along on the journey with me to figure out what is going on with my skin and see if changing my diet helps. I have a really strong feeling that it will, though, so I have high hopes. I feel like people are looking at me. Alrighty, it is finally the end of the day. I'm back in bed where I belong. My skincare is done. My forehead looks significantly better by the end of the day. My skin just in general looks a lot better. I think it's all the vitamin D I got on my walk home, and just consistency is key. I wash my face twice a day, every day. Well, most days. Some days I only wash it once a day, but most days I wash it twice a day. And just trying to find the right products that work for me. It's been a battle, but we're getting there. My skin's finally clearing up, which is great. I ate the last bit of my chili. Actually, that's a lie. I left a small portion of it for my sister to try, because I told her that I would try and leave a little bit for her, and then if she likes it, then I'll make it again when she's over. But what I did of that, sorry, my brain's not working anymore. I'm completely fried at this point, but yeah, it was good. I'm like really proud of myself that I made that and didn't like F it up. It tasted really good, and I find a lot of pride in that, because a lot of the time when I don't like cooking, because I don't like a lot of what I have cooked in the past, but this time it was really good, so I'm excited to make it again. Change it up a little bit. I think I'm going to change what tomatoes I used, but anyways, I think I'm going to leave it here. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I find comfort in making these videos for you guys, so I hope that you guys find some comfort in watching them. But yeah, I'm getting awkward, so I'm gonna take my awkward ass and leave. But I hope you guys have a great night. Get some sleep. Rest is the truest form of rebellion at the end of the day, so don't keep yourself from it. Anyways, I'm gonna go, so I will see you in the next one. Bye.